Hey everybody. So today I'm going to discuss why it's a good idea to have credit cards from different banks and issuers instead of just having one credit card for like everything. A lot of people I know fear credit cards because they're afraid they're going to spend more money than what they have and go deep into debt. And I do understand that fear because I was there once before, so I totally get it. But there's a downside to only having one credit card and not having cards with different issuers. One card could get compromised and then you don't have a credit card for, 7 days or however long it takes for that issuer to send the card because some take a while to send a new one, like USA took like 10 days. I know American Express is pretty quick, Citi's pretty quick. Chase, I haven't had an issue with them yet with that. Fingers crossed on that now that I mentioned it, but so that's one reason why you want to have multiple cards and multiple issuers. Now, the other reason that I mentioned, I talk about multiple issuers, is because, if one bank cuts you off for whatever reason, I don't know what that reason could be. It could be a million different reasons, but if they cut you off, then you have another bank to go to that you're still in good terms with, and, you can just use their card for all of your spend. So that's another reason why to have cards from different issuers. I personally have cards from all the major issuers. Well, not US Bank, Wells Fargo. I don't have any from them. But all the ones that most of the YouTubers talk about, I have. Which include American Express, Chase, Citi, and Capital One. Those are like the big four. And I have one from Discover. But Discover's not really a big one. They just, most people just have one credit card for the rotating categories there. But, you might have an issue with one of the banks because of something they did that you don't particularly like. And if that happens, at least you have another bank to go to that you like better. So I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it could happen. And maybe a bank thinks you're doing something a little suspicious that you're not supposed to be doing. I don't know what this could be, but it could be anything. And if that happens and they're your only issuer, guess what? You're out of luck as far as using a credit card to get your points and stuff. But if you have multiple issuers, you just go use another issuer who you are on good terms with, and you're good to go there while you're being reviewed by whoever. So that's another reason to have cards from multiple different issuers. And the other thing, too, you got to be aware of is the rules change in all these credit cards. You notice how if you go to the points guy and he might post an article saying, well, American Express Platinum is cutting this benefit, and Capital One is cutting this benefit, but Chase Sapphire Reserve is adding this benefit. So you see where I'm going with this. Like, the rules are changing with these credit card programs. They don't just always stay the same. And sometimes benefits are cut, other times they're added. So when you have multiple cards and multiple issuers, you have flexibility for different benefits. So you don't have to go freak out if, one card cuts its benefits. Now, the cards I mentioned, had some high annual fees, but this does apply to no annual fee credit cards too. They do cut benefits. Like Discover, for example, I think it was a few years ago, another credit card YouTuber made a video on it, and he said that Discover cut the extended warranty. So if you're buying your new flat screen TV or your computer on Discover, you no longer had that extended warranty. So if that was your only credit card, then either you bought the stores or you just didn't get that extended warranty other than the one provided by the manufacturer. So that's another reason, to have, different cards from different issuers and why no annual fee credit cards are also affected by the benefits. So, so I hope this made more sense of why you should have cards from different issuers. Now, I'm not saying run out and just apply for a million credit cards, like 16 that I have, and just, grab them all at once. I would not recommend that strategy at all. Take your time on this. Do this responsibly, educate yourself on this, and, of course, have dedication for it too. So responsibility, education, and dedication when you play this credit card game. Because those three things will really, make you master the credit card game. And, allow yourself time to learn. And if you're afraid of, missing a payment, having a late payment, set up automatic payments. Almost every issuer has that. And do it for the minimum payment or greater. So that way you do not get hit with a late payment on your credit card. Or I'm sorry, your credit report. And your credit card too. And while paying interest sucks, it's better to pay interest than have a late payment. So make sure you do not get a late payment because that is on your report for 7 years. So anyway, if you agree, disagree with this, just drop it below and tell me why. I'd love to hear about it. And I thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about what I said, just drop them below. All right, that wraps it up. And I'll see you next time.